Hi, in this video we'll be discussing the benefits that Jeff Thompson Farms have gained from their involvement with the Digital Agriculture Investment Scheme. The Digital Agriculture Investment Scheme was a $10 million initiative by the Victorian Government to help farmers overcome the financial barriers when investing in technology.
I'm Brent Reeve, General Orchard Manager for Jeffrey Thompson Orchards. Our farm's in Victoria, in Shepparton, and we have 7 different sites, 700 hectares at all the sites. So we invested in phytech, which involves moisture dendrometers on the trunks of the tree, and also with pressure sensors and calipers, automated calipers that we have installed on the fruit. This gives us information daily on the growth of the fruit and how the moisture is tracking in and out of the tree. Also the pressure sensors give us great information of whether there's a blockage within the filters and how all that is tracking. The technology was easy to have installed. It was just a few screws onto a tree for the dendrometer and some towers and radio transmitters, so it was quite easy to install. It's difficult to say exactly how much we've saved water-wise, but we would have saved potentially a megalitre per hectare a year, but depends on the year and the weather conditions at the time. The technology has made my life easier. I can see from my phone at home whether there's a blockage on particular blocks with the filters, so that's been really beneficial. The biggest surprise I had was with the overhead cooling and seeing that the transpiration stopped when the overhead cooling turned on. So that was a huge learning curve and a huge benefit for us, where we were overwatering at that point because, you know, not putting water on the ground when it's 35-degree heat was, unheard of, and yet we didn't need to do that as regularly. It's being used right throughout the summer months, so from November through to the end of April, May, whenever we're irrigating. We spent a considerable amount on the technology. It was well worth it for the size of our business and operation, and it was great that the government could tip in 50%. Don't be scared about using new technology and trial it, and you can trial it on a small scale and see if it works for you. Ours definitely worked for us, and I was a bit sceptical at the start. My overall thoughts of the Digital Ag Investment Scheme is it's been great for us. Great to be able to invest in something and have someone else help fund it to see whether it's going to be worthwhile. I've seen technology change over the last 20 years. We started off using a shovel and an auger to see how the moisture was within the ground. Then we moved to moisture probes, which have been great, and now backing that data up with dendrometers is just so beneficial. It just gives you an extra tool. Even though we still don't throw the shovel away, we still use that to ground proof what the digital technology is telling us.